My dear teachers and children, today I want to take up the topic present perfect tense. What is the present perfect tense? What is the structure? Where it has to be used? Where it should not be used? They are the most important things one has to learn. Now, present perfect. It is the present perfect tense, and the structure is helping verb have or has. Helping verb have or has plus present participle of the principal verb. This is have taken or has taken. So this is the structure of present perfect tense. Have bought, have given, has given. So have, has are the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs, and taken, given, bought, these are past participle of the main verb or the principal verb. We cannot use with have and has, we cannot use V1, that is we cannot say have go, have take, or has take, or has go. We cannot use V2, have went, or has took, or have took, or has gave. We cannot use. You must use only past participle, that is V3 of the main verb only. So this is what is called present perfect tense. Now we have known what is the structure. Now where it has to be used, where it should not be used, why. Now present perfect tense is used with the adverb just. We use present perfect tense with the adverb just for a recently completed actions, or the action that has been completed in the immediate past. And here just we must use, then we cannot use any other tense except present perfect tense. For example, he has just gone out. He has just gone out. Okay, here has gone is verb, and just is an adverb, and out is also adverb. So what is the structure here? Has plus V3, go, went, gone. Only gone we have to write. You cannot write has go, has went, or has going. You must write only has gone. So just indicates that action has been completed in the immediate past. We cannot write he just went out. With just you cannot write V2, that is simple past tense we cannot write. He just went out we cannot write. He has just gone out we have to write. This is the correct sentence and this is the wrong sentence. And I have just taken lunch. Suppose a few minutes before you have taken lunch. Okay, I took lunch we cannot say. I just took lunch we cannot say. I have plus V3 or have plus past participle, that is take, took, taken. That V3 form only has to be used here. Here we have two, it has two forms, that is has and have. Have is plural, has is singular. With he, she, it we use have. We cannot say he have just gone out. He have just taken. He has taken. He has gone. She has gone. It has gone. In the same way, with I, we, you, and they, we have to use have. Have plural, has singular. And what is here? We cannot say I just took lunch. I have just taken lunch. We have to say have plus V3 only we have to use, because the hint word is just. That's why here you cannot use took, you must use taken. What is the second occasion when we use present perfect tense? For past actions whose time is not given or whose time is not known to us. In that sentence, when that action took place, the time won't be given or time is not known to us, then we have to use again present perfect tense only. Suppose, have you read the Ramayana? When? Yesterday, last year, last month, the time is not given. Then it is only have plus V3. Read, read we have to use. We cannot actually, did you read Ramayana? Okay, so here time is not given. Time of the action is not given, that's why have plus V3 we have to use. See, if a time is given in your college days, in your school days, or last year, or 5 years ago, in that way, if a time, past time is given, then you must use did plus read. Did you read the Ramayana? We cannot say. Have you read the Ramayana? But did you read the Ramayana in your college days? College days, okay, that is a specific past time. When the specific past time is given, you must use simple past did plus V1 in questions. In answers, only V2 we must use. Now here, have you gone to Mumbai? When? Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, or 2005 or 2014? In that way, any past time is given here? No past time is given. No specific past time is given here. That's why we must use have plus V3. We cannot use did you go, we cannot use here. Did you go to Mumbai? We cannot use. Have you gone to Mumbai only? On the other hand, you see the second sentence. Did you go to Mumbai last year? Here last year is a specific past time. This is past. Last year is past time. This year is present time. Next year is future time. So, here specific past time is given. We cannot say, have you gone to Mumbai last year? Have you seen the movie? We can write. Okay. But we cannot write, have you seen the movie yesterday? That is wrong. Because yesterday is a specific past time. There you must use simple past tense only. Okay. I have seen the movie. Suppose I have seen the movie. When time is not given. Time is not given. That's why here we have to use. What is the third occasion when we can use present perfect tense? The third one is to describe actions which have their results or effects in the present time. Okay, so some action happened, but its result we feel even now also. Then we must use present perfect tense. We cannot use simple past tense. Suppose, for example, the lift has broken down. The lift has broken means the lift has failed. So broken down means failed. So what is the verb here? Has broken. Adverb is down. So has plus V3. So present perfect tense only. Now what is its meaning? The lift has broken, lift has failed. So we are forced to use the staircase. So that is the result, that is the effect we are feeling now. If we say the lift broke down, that means now it was broke down earlier, now it is functioning. Now it is functioning. If we use simple past tense, that is, if the lift broke down, if we say, that means it failed earlier, now it is functioning. But if we say the lift has broken down, what is the result? We are forced to use the staircase. So still it is not functioning and we have to use the staircase. That is the difference between present perfect tense and simple past tense. He has eaten all the biscuits. Okay, if you use he has eaten, that is present perfect tense, it means there are no biscuits now for anyone to eat. That is the effect, that is the result. If we say he ate all the biscuits, means earlier he ate all the biscuits and we have brought again biscuits, now biscuits are available. So that is the difference between these two examples. Okay, when we use present perfect tense, when we use simple past tense. Now what is the fourth occasion when we use present perfect tense? Okay, present perfect tense have plus V3 or has plus V3 we use with never, ever, already, today, often, several times, so far, till now, yet, and okay, so far, till now, why it yet. These three we use with in negative sentences only, and remaining this we can use in questions, we can use in negatives, and we can use in positive sentences also. Now let us see, he has not come yet. So has plus come, came, come, again come V3. He has not come yet, this is a negative, so yet, that means so far. Yet or so far means till this time he has not come. So there we have to use present verb. We cannot say he did not come yet. We cannot say did plus V1. This is simple past tense, we cannot use with yet yet. We must use has plus V3 only. And second example we will say, I have never ill treated him. So have plus V3 with never. Okay. We cannot say I did never ill treat him, we cannot use. I did, okay, I never ill treated him. I never ill treated him. This is never, we cannot use with only simple past tense, that is V2. We can use never or ever with have plus V3 only. So I have never ill treated them, this is correct. I never ill treated them, this is wrong. And I have not met him so far. Till now or so far we can use have plus V3, have not met him. Okay, I have seen him several times. I have told him several times. I have advised him several times. We can use. Okay. He has already gone. We can use. Okay. I have not finished today's work. So in that way, with all these words, we have to use have plus V3 or has plus V3. And what is the fifth occasion? For an action that began in the past, did not stop there. It has continued till the present time. So started in the past and continued till the present time. So, and it may be going on now also. So for this kind of action, suppose I have lived here for 5 years. Suppose now it is 2020. See the timeline. Now it is 2020. Okay, I have lived here for 5 years. That means 2015. In 2015, my living here started. So 2015 present or past? Past time. So in the past that action began. In the past that action began and did not stop there and continued till the present time. It may go on till future. But here it began in the past, continued for 5 years. Okay, it may continue here also now, but or it may stop here. Then we have to use present perfect tense. We cannot say we lived here for 10 years. We lived here for 5 years, because that action began in the past and ended in the past. Then we can say we lived. But it began in the past, continued for some time. This sometime may be minutes, hours, days, months, weeks, years, decades. So it began in 2015 and continued for 5 years and ended or continuing in the present time. Then we have to use have plus V3 only. And here how much time or how long, that kind of time is there, we have to use for. And suppose beginning time is given, we have to use since. These two are prepositions. I have known him for several years. Several years means more than 1 year. So here also we have to use have plus V3. I knew him for several years, we cannot say, because here you cannot use V2. I knew him for several years, we can't say. I have known him for several years means suppose 10 years. Okay, suppose 2020. Okay, you came to know him in 2010. All these years you know him, and even now also you know him. Then we have to say use present perfect tense. And he has not eaten anything since yesterday. That not eating began yesterday is the past time and continued till the present time. Then has plus V3 you have to use. And has, this is negative, has he called you since he left home? Suppose he left 5 days ago. So suppose he left 10 days ago. 10 days ago he left. Okay. So far, has he called you? Has he made any call to you? Then it began actually now today. Today's date is 7th. So suppose somewhere 29th 6 he has left. 29th June he left. And for all these 10 days that action continued. So has he written any letter or has he called you all these days? So began in the past, continued for some time, then you have to use present perfect tense only. Okay, still it is there, present perfect tense. In the second video we will see, and any comments you can make so as to improve my knowledge and your knowledge. Thank you.